Alrighty, so we have a new update, and it is the Christmas update because obviously Christmas is only, it's less than a week away. It is next Wednesday. Christmas Eve, I think, is Tuesday. But either way, if you don't celebrate Christmas or anything, not a big deal or anything, but, happy holidays to you guys. Anyways, we obviously have a new Zaneri, which is kind of interesting because they did obviously give us a new Jenna pretty recently, and of course it is another human character, but I was expecting another backline unit, and she is not that. So let's open up the thing here. You can see she works in the front line, which is a little odd. She's a blue character. Increases the hero's basic stats by 3% for each human ally participating in battle, which is a bit, I don't know what her stats are looking like. They gotta be terrible. But that's only a 9% basic stat increase for her. So, not sure. Increases the human ally's basic stats by 5% every time a human ally uses a buff skill up to 10%. She does have a buff skill, but I'm pretty sure none of the other decent humans that are ran right now have buff skills, so she's basically carrying that torch herself, just like Nasian's does with the whole recovery skill thing. Except I think his just might be him using a recovery skill, but this is just... it's the way it's worded, human ally uses a buff skill, so I don't know off the top of my head any other decent humans that might have a buff skill that you could run with this to, like, max it out faster potentially, but there can't be any decent ones right now. In addition, if all allies, including the secondary slot hero, are humans at the start of the battle, they will gain a suppressed damage taken effect for 1 turn. 1 turn. So, that's alright, I guess. The suppressed damage taken is damage taken from enemy skills does not exceed 40% of max HP. So it does legit just give your team a damage cap. I think this character could be really good for like Guild Wars or something, of course, because of that. But let's be honest, for regular gameplay and PvP and stuff, she's probably not going to be very good. She is a step-up character, so you only have to spend 242 gems to get her. This is definitely one of those characters where it's just going to be 1 rotation and done for me, because I don't think that she's really going to be all that interesting. But the passive is good enough to where I think that she could be useful, and because I do play Guild Wars, I do kind of want her just in case. But her skills are Cancel Stance on level 3. I don't know what they're going to be for level 1 and 2. I can only assume not great, considering how these modern releases of old school characters are. They're normally not the best, but the buff skill at level 3 is removes debuffs from all allies and decreases their damage taken from enemies by 30% for 3 turns. So I don't know, could be okay. She's a blue unit. I'm trying to think if any of the demons could potentially use her. I think Belmoth uses all green units, and then I think it's red units for OG Demon, so she's not even going to be useful for anything other than, I think, Red Demon, and let's be honest, Red Demon's been real easy for a real long time, so not great. Same ultimate as the others in area, so just creates a barrier and increases HP-related stats. That might be decent for, like, Guild Boss or something. I know some of those use, like, HP-related stats and everything. The banner, not particularly great. This is the first time that the Red Jenna is coming back, so if you don't have her and you want her, maybe you could get her here. That's completely up to you. Tristan, who's not very great, but I think there's been some leaks or something like that. I've heard rumors of potential goddess buffs coming soon. I think somebody was telling me that Red Sariel might, or just Sariel in general, could be getting an LR next. I don't know where that info is even coming from. I've not fact-checked that or anything, so definitely take that with a grain of salt. Don't take my word for that, but if they do finally buff up the Goddess team soon, which would be great because I do like the Goddess team, maybe you could use him. They could still give him a relic or something too. I don't know what they're planning on doing in the future, but Valentine's Day Melascula, Blue Magelda for whatever reason, Halloween Merlin. So a couple of seasonals in here as well as the baseline Archangels, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, 242 gems to get through the whole rotation. A lot of the times for step-up banners, you typically just do 130 gem multi and then the 1 diamond multi to get 2 multis in, just because you basically get 1 for free. So you could test your luck with that. There are loyalty rewards with it, so you get some stuff for summoning. There's a new card set for human allies, so increases human allies' basic stats by N%, which is up to 5, and then increases allies' attack by X% up to 5 when a human ally uses a recovery skill. So that one would pair decently with Nosians, but I'm trying to think. The other Zaneri actually has a recovery skill, so maybe that would be okay, but don't know how much use this one's going to become, or like be getting out of it. Einik is coming back for global. There is one of these new bundles where it's like a free and then a paid section every other like thing, so that'll be cool, I guess. You can grab that if you really want to. New event, so the gifts from the blessing tree. So as long as you're logging in each day and checking the little Christmas tree, you'll get a gift for the next 7 days, should be. And 3 of those days you actually get 3 gems, so that's 9 gems total. Decent little upgrade. 5 super awakening coins is kind of nice, and then 5 hammers, 100 anvils. Not terrible altogether. Just some free little gifts for the holiday season. There is the Joyful Winter Holiday event. Not normally a big fan of these, but as you get these little towns done, I think you just have to like make gifts for them or whatever. You can trade them in for rewards, and then once you finish them, you get different rewards for it. So you get one of the new card packs for finishing the middle one, the Leonis Castle one, and then there is also a new battle event down here somewhere where you get the other card packs. So make sure that you grab the card pack so you don't miss out on it, because this is a seasonal one, so who knows when it'll come back. But either way, free rewards nonetheless, so you just craft those and trade them in. And then it's looking like you can also get them from the coin shop. Looks like there's a couple of daily tasks that you can do for some free. Oh, these are for the crafting materials for the event, so never mind about that. 2 stockings and a present that you can buy from the exchange shop. These are typically pretty good. I typically like to buy these. I unfortunately am in the minority here. I know free-to-plays might not be able to use as much of this stuff, but because I do get a lot of gems and I do get to summon a lot, I have excess coins that I can just throw away at these. So if you have the extra coins for it, I recommend it, because obviously the coins are not nearly as useful as some of these materials could be, so I would recommend you grab those. Here is the special event stage where you're going to get the other ones, and you get a couple of the tavern decorations for the holidays as well. Here's what they all do. Those are the ones that you get from the event, and then it looks like the bottom ones are all 30 diamonds each. I don't think any of those are relatively worth purchasing, but maybe. They're also bringing back the holiday seasonal costumes, which it looks like there's not any new ones this year, so not 100% sure why they didn't come out with new Christmas outfits this year, but the old ones from previous years are returning, so you can see all of those here. If you want any of those, make sure you grab them while they're available. One battle event that is just a regular one with the 2 diamonds and everything. Obviously, the new Zaneri is getting added to the seasonal and special hero buffs for Heroes Arena. This should be the last week, I think, for Global, and I assume for JPKR as well. Not 100% sure on that. The December Hawk Pass period will be open after the maintenance, or will be open after the update maintenance on 12/25. So I don't know exactly what they're saying here. Maybe they extended it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but Hawk Pass change. And then they also changed the name from Rudolph to Reindeer on the Magelda costume, I'm pretty sure. No, it's the Lilia costume. So, okay, I assume for copyright reasons maybe. But either way, nice little Christmas update. Obviously, this is a 1-week patch, and because this is a step-up banner, more than likely the next update that comes after this one is going to be a festival banner, which is probably going to be the end of year, New Year's banner that typically has a new Meliodas on it. So we'll see what comes next week. Definitely excited about that. Obviously, festivals are kind of where a lot of the hype are, other than like collabs, but obviously. New Zaneri, not incredibly interesting, but I'll summon for her nonetheless. And we'll just kind of mess around with her when she comes out, and we'll see how it goes. So, other than that, free materials and everything, can't really complain. So, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I will see you guys hopefully sometime this week for some more of the hero draft. If I can get some more recorded. I have been a little bit busy at work. I also bought a new car on Saturday, so I really like driving the cars. Either way, thanks so much. I'll see you guys later.